Hello, everybody. Baby, it's Cold War outside. And you know what that means. Incredibly loud video games is what that means.
I heard this. Ooh. Can't hear it yet.
Oh, no, yeah, not on your end. Hi, I'm actually Shakespeare. And it's once again time for the July 4th tradition of diving in to the most patriotic game I know. And now, the most festive game I know. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Or rather, Metal Gear Jolly Snake Eater. Why am I trying to talk over this? This is so fucking loud. Hold on. I need to get
Turn everything down. Turn down all things ever.
Is this even audio settings? Apparently needed to be more at a 6. Let's see how 6 does us. 6 is still a little loud.
A little more manageable, but perhaps 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump that down to a 5. Yeah, I'm actually Shakespeare. We're currently joined by Dizzy and TT.
Coming at you from behind the Iron Curtain.
It's a truly international 4th of July today, which I think is what the founding fathers always wanted.
World peace in our time.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And TT's on the East Coast, which is basically like another planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have good pizza.
I'm about to order some bad pizza today.
The East and West coasts. That's what this game is all about.
Okay. I gotta pick the MGS2. Like,
MGS1 takes place during winter though, which is I guess it's Christmas.
Yeah, you know
July,
what?
not
You
Christmas
know what?
in winter.
I forget what happens when you do this. I just kind of want that cutscene. I'm gonna watch all the cutscenes today. Just by the way, we have special and very normal things happening to this game.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna vibe and we're just gonna drink it all in. I think it's been a while since I've just enjoyed every cutscene and every minute of this game.
Is MGS during the winter? I thought MGS1 during the winter. I thought it was just in Alaska.
It's kind of always.
That is a good
there.
point. Not actually sure when it takes place.
I think this one will look funny.
Now,
I'm gonna play on hard.
Famously, we know when Metal Gear Solid 2 takes place.
Yeah. On Christmas in July. July 25th. And by that I mean July 4th.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Christmas on July 4th.
I think I learned today that there was a notion of an actual official Christmas in July.
Split into two.
Oh, is there?
I've only ever known it as like a sales event.
Yeah, it is always a sales promotion. Yeah, let's cut.
I think it's hot and everyone wishes it was winter.
All right, cool. I can get out of this window while I Oh, not that I know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be finagling ordering this pizza. Thankfully, we have a lot of cutscenes to get through. So
now, Shakes, are you excited to be playing Metal Gear Solid Delta next year? Or the year after, whenever that's coming out?
Like, in theory, isn't it coming out this year?
Yeah, but I'm saying for...
Yeah, no, and then Delta,
for 4th of July.
Yeah, it'll probably happen.
Gotta come up with new ways.
I mean, yeah.
Blood out of the stone.
Listen. At a certain point, I'm probably just going to be playing this, doing the annual playthrough with no gimmicks because I've run out of them.
I have had. Oh goodness. A minty cigar.
Yeah.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Does this Santa waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release limit. 10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
There we go.
Just sucking on it till it turns into a shiv and embeds in the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm noticing he's wearing acid wash blue jeans.
What are you talking about?
6 minutes to drop
I
off.
can't
Open
help
the rear hatch.
but notice.
Well, yeah, he's gotta look cool. Okay, so let's negate her.
U.S. Army. Now that's not the name of this mission. What are you doing with a spoiler helmet on, Jack?
Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
That's where Zero got the idea.
Of course.
Like, oh.
This would be really cool.
To get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
I named it right now.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
My candy cane!
Okay, all green.
Prepare for drop-off.
Red and green, Christmas. We did it.
Ah, just like it.
Just like Christmas.
Spread your wings and
This is the most.
God be with you.
It's the most billowy denim I've ever seen.
You know, you get those nice loose ones. Like, they still fit you, but, like, they got some room.
They're just
Those are well-worn jeans.
these are this is the same material they make Capri Sun bags out of.
It's liquid cool.
They don't.
I am tempted to skip this cutscene since there's going to be absolutely nothing
head of the CIA
Christmas related in here.
green light for the
Oh wait, no, he said green light. Never mind.
Virtual mission.
virtuous mission.
We're getting video games for Christmas.
If it succeeds, we'll be officially
I want a
organized.
Nintendo 64.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about
It's
2
a
years
wonderful,
ago,
wonderful mission.
That virtual mission line. It's like every year that goes by is just like, it's just sticks out more and
his
more.
name is Nikolai
It's funny
Patriotism.
every time.
He's head of the OKB-754 design
Kojima, what were you
on the
doing?
Soviet's top-secret
Oh.
weapons research facilities. And the East
I like him
foremost
calling it a
expert
wonderful mission as well. He just sounds
Isn't he that famous rocket
genuinely kind of excited about it.
That's a wonderful
And
mission.
if he's being sarcastic about it, it's like,
The Soviets
ah,
achieved the first manned space
this mission
flight
sounds kind
in
of cool.
The Earth was
So what's
pure,
about this
but there
cool
was
mission?
no God.
Yeah, this really cool mission. That's awesome and
The rocket that
sexy.
carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1.
Definitely doesn't involve a guy who pisses his pants.
Sokolov is said to be
Or maybe it does.
responsible for the multi-engine
I don't know what I'm
used
into.
in that rocket. After
I've never thought about it
Gagarin's
before.
flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly
What is
established
virtue?
Design Bureau.
What's sex?
From a
Boss.
lowly technician to head of a design bureau. That's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
What is the measure of a man,
Afraid.
Kurt?
Call it a
Mean.
crisis of conscience.
Major.
Major.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind.
Got things confused for a minute.
Not exactly. One of his
What's a
conditions
measure of a
was that his
man,
family was
Lieutenant
also
Data?
to be taken safely to the west. He used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
Let's get Patrick Stewart to voice Snake.
I was the one who conducted the operation.
You don't have a lot of time left, dude. Just get him some roles.
Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal
God, yeah, like,
left him exhausted.
he's still kicking, but God, seeing him in anything he's in is just like, oh boy.
He's exploring his own final frontier. He said so.
Yeah, he's taking checks until he cooks the bucket and can give it to his family.
Had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th,
Computer.
1960.
Lemonade.
President
Pink.
Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
I went to the Sonic Burger for the first time in a while the other day. And they had maybe the best drink ever for me. Like the notion that the like platonic ideal of a cool beverage. I don't think I'm alone in this, but it's definitely specifically like at me. It is a layered slush of blue raspberry, lemonade, and strawberry with strawberry chunks.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's like, this is just like, they just put my top 3 into one cup.
Alright.
Yeah.
Strawberry chunks.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What was the
Blue
third thing?
raspberry. Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
That's really good, yeah.
It's called the Rainbow Slush.
Uh-huh.
This is my ad for Sonic today. Like, I always like their drinks. That's why I go there.
Kind of noteworthy that Major Zero and Snake just completely gloss over the X-Men's involvement in all of this.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, then he would have to talk about the confidential information that's the Cobra unit.
Yeah, yeah.
We were running out of time.
You know Xavier was trying to get the Cobra unit in. And they're like, no, we're capitalists.
We're not gonna have you know.
The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents.
These guys aren't mutants. There's something else going on with them.
Yeah, plant viruses or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's a different Marvel team.
Throatworm. No, that's 5, baby.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I've played 5, TT. I know what you're talking about.
This is actually Shakes' first Metal Gear game.
Yeah, I
Like,
should have clicked that one. I'm sorry.
She's going in totally blind. Let's not spoil her.
Yeah.
Same technology.
I'm just saying, I feel like there's probably some Marvel group probably in the Silver Age where that probably would have been great buds with the Throat Parasite gang.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm thinking that of all of the Cobra unit,
Is Sokolov still in the
it's
facility?
probably
No, according to our intelligence,
Pain who'd have the best chance against Magneto, because none of his stuff is metal, it's all made of bees.
It's all made of bees. He can
As long
shoot
as
a
he
Tommy gun
doesn't-
made of bees.
As long as he doesn't actually do the parts where he summons the weapons, like the grenades and stuff, and just sticks to solely bees, he could probably take Magneto, because Magneto is otherwise an old man.
This mission would never
Yeah.
be possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our
God.
last chance. Sokolov must have known that too.
Of all Marvel characters that would fit in the best with the Cobras, though, I think the Red Ghost and his super apes would be my favorite.
I'm not sure I'm
Thanks.
familiar.
Oh, it's the Red
Oh,
Ghost and he has super suits.
yeah, he was a villain that the Fantastic Four faced. It was, oh God, what was it? He was a communist scientist who
Oh,
tried to
of
go
course
through
he
the
is.
same, who went through the same cosmic rays that the Fantastic Four went through, and he took along his 3 apes with him.
Yeah!
Yep, alright, the picture on his Wikipedia page is beating up the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, yeah.
Naturally.
I believe it was a gorilla, an orangutan, and a spider monkey.
A major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, all right. He could turn intangible and invisible. His gorilla became super strong and tough.
Merry Christmas.
His
Merry
baboon
Christmas.
could shapeshift, and his orangutan had like
It was either telekinesis or magneto powers, one or the
like
other.
a mixture of the two, where it's telekinesis that works like magnets. It sounds like he could draw or repel stuff.
Okay.
Sure.
I think that makes more sense than most telekinesis.
It's one of my favorite, just like Cold War era villains.
She's equipped with
And he would
2
fit
6-barrel
right
20mm
in
Vulcan
MGS3.
as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
This heading on his page: known super apes.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit.
Only the ones we know
Take more
about.
than a few hours.
There could be more.
Eclo, a gorilla who gained super strength and
Anything
durability.
goes wrong,
While he was
you'll
killed
be
by
eating
Red
tonight
Hulk,
for
he
breakfast
later turned
and
up
all the rest
alive.
of your meals in the jungle.
Well, yeah.
Somehow, Eclo returned.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alpha, a gorilla with super strength who betrayed Red Ghost.
Guess just anytime a gorilla gets cosmic rays, it becomes super strong.
That's the secret.
It's fair.
It's like it's only a slight chance for humans because we're only a little bit of ape DNA. But gorillas are all ape DNA.
I'm sorry, what? Can you? Do you want to say that sentence again?
No. I am playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on my PC.
The Red Ghost and his super apes appear in the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer film tie-in game.
Of course they do. Yeah,
Wonderful.
you gotta fill your game with something. So they grab
Voiced
some comic
by
book nerds
Dwight
and go like,
Hulk.
what do we throw in here?
Do you remember when like the movie tie-in games would like expand?
Yes.
When there were movie tie-in games,
Yes.
and B, when they would like expand on the movie plot.
Yeah.
I do miss
How the
them.
Spider-Man games had like the Shocker in them.
Yeah.
That
Jack.
one,
Yeah.
I think that one was
Hi, Jack.
like, that was filler for the video game. The one that always comes to mind is the one that's supposed to tie in X-Men 2 and X-Men 3. And that was fully intended.
Anyways,
and it
hi,
was
Jack.
not a great game. But
How's
it
going,
did have
Jack
a cool
Frost?
It did have a cool segment where you got to be Nightcrawler and do teleporting puzzles. Right, not puzzles. It was basically platforming, but the teleporting mechanic was cool. Oh, whoops, sorry. I gotta take a phone call.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
Yippee! You found your hat!
Oh,
From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each
He
other.
looks so sad about
Your
it.
code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
You've already
Tom.
fucked up by
Call
calling
me
me Major.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, and Snake,
Yeah,
the crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for
Nobody
the
liked
snake to
that
shed its
game.
skin.
Canned laughter looks at the audience. Oh. I'm beautiful.
I was kind of hoping he would have like a bushy white beard.
It would be really fun.
Great big bushy beard.
Listen, just be glad I just be glad I showed enough restraint to not have him. Actually, you know what? I'm fucking mad at myself. That would have been the perfect fucking reveal. He could have had Joker makeup. I could have straight up had him pull off that shit and been like,
This is Snake.
the Joker,
Kept you
baby.
waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission.
Everybody in the
You must
Twitch
not
stream
be
groans
seen
at
by
my
the
shit.
enemy. You must leave no trace
Yeah.
of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of
Hang on, I gotta
infiltration
fix
is
my
the
chair.
Fox unit's speciality. In other words,
Don't look at
weapons
me.
and equipment
I
are
don't like
procure
my
on site.
sentiment.
That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your
I
idea.
love the
of a joke,
reprimand.
too.
No.
No.
Good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the
Every
is
time,
right.
these early conversations, like
Getting
every
back to the
time he
subject,
corrects
how exactly
Snake,
am I
it's like
supposed to feed
he puts so
myself?
much like
You've been issued a
mustard
nice
into going,
tranquilizer
no.
gun.
You
Use them to hunt for
stupid
food.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, it sounds like he wants to like smack him on the head.
Yeah, about the backpack.
No.
I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it.
I would hit you if I
You
could.
know where it is?
That
No
small
problem. I can
pause
see it
while
from
it's
here.
loading the video, it's
stuck on a
like
branch.
Zero's just thinking, ah, shit. What am I gonna do with this
Climb a
guy?
tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy, and press the action button.
In this case, triangle.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating.
Snake is
Soviet
like a puppy. You
airspace,
have to
so
be
I'll in
firm and
touch.
establish dominance.
My frequency is
Happy Pride.
140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to
A
talk
call!
to me, use the send.
Send!
Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Go get your backpack, little boy.
Yeah, you fucking moron. There's that cool jacket with a cool little fox sound on it.
Yeah, it's cute.
An acid wash jean. Happy American Pride Month. Yeah, you're right. Whoa!
Can you believe it, guys? Christmas,
Sure.
just a week away. Christmas is in a week. Wahoo! I am so happy about this information. Christmas, just a week away. Oh, wow.
There it goes.
Can you believe it? Christmas, just in a week. It got here so fast.
Oh, thank you for the subtitle. That's so good. The TTS reading out that fucking video is so good. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas. Just a week away.
Christmas in just a week away.
Woohoo. I am so happy about this information. Oh, wow. Can you believe it? Christmas. Just a week. It got here so fast.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's
I
necessary
see
to
you
take it out of
treat
your
your
backpack.
sack full of toys.
In the survival viewer, choose a weapon from the backpack. Your
Now
available
remember,
weapons will be
Snake,
displayed in a window in the
You will
upper left.
have to pick
From
which
that
of
list,
the
choose
soldiers
the
of
weapon you
Tolino
want to
Yask
equip
are naughty
press
and
the
who are
enter button.
nice.
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from
You're putting a lot of responsibility on a guy who
Use
is
the
not
survival
Santa.
viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission.
The bushy
After
white
you've been
beard
out
would
in
have
the
been good,
field for
though.
a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your
I
stamina
want
gets
to
too
play
low,
Snake
it'll
Eater where
affect
the
your
implication
performance.
is he did kill
You
Santa
won't be able
and
to
the
shoot
transformation
accurately,
Yeah.
is
for
taking
example,
hold.
and your wounds won't heal as
Yeah,
smoothly.
it's starting.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and
Like,
fauna.
Snake would it would
You
have
can
to
use
be an
either your
accident.
tranquilizer gun
Like-
or your knife to
A
hunt.
secret member of the
My
Cobra
only
unit,
weapon
the
is a Mark
Jolly.
22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's
Hush
right.
puppies.
It's been
The
fitted with
Jolly.
its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will
Jolly.
deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches
I think it's
zero,
really
the
funny
noise
just to
suppression
think
effect
about
will
how
be
the
gone.
boss is completely cool
don't
and
get
special
too
and
very
hot
happy with it.
and never needed a
The
vocal
suppressor's
warfare. It's
durability
like,
is shown in the icon.
nobody
Any
thought that
weapons
was
equipped with
necessary
gun
and
we're carrying out,
thus never gave
you'll
it
have
to her.
Find as you go.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
Oh, right.
Can't
I
leave
forgot.
any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste.
Well,
The same goes for bullets and cartridges too. Your
well,
presence in enemy
Imagine-
territory is
imagine
really a
cleaning up
violation
your
of
sweat out of the
international
jungle.
Conventions of warfare.
well, we
You
know
aren't
who
supposed to
did,
be any
right?
American soldiers in
Yeah.
Russia. It could
If
spark an
We know
Oh,
the
instant
God,
motherfucker
right.
had to get on his hands and
Can't let
knees and
anyone
scrub
see
that
you.
shit out of the jungle
The enemy
floor.
know you're there.
Right, I forgot about that
Stealth
detail.
mission. You're a ghost,
it's the
Snake,
best,
in every
it's the
sense of
best
word.
part of
There'll be no
MGS3.
resistance.
Don't
get me started about the
Military and US
bodily
government will deny
fluids.
any involvement in the affair.
Then I
Oh,
just
the
Also-
bodily fluids.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for
Also,
that purpose.
he was Hungarian.
SIS guidelines stipulate
I'm in
soldiers
Hungary.
on covert
How
ops
exciting.
like this one
Representation.
receive a
Thematically
potassium
appropriate.
cyanide capsule. Take it
Yeah,
to your
for that
body
guy
so
who
you can
definitely
take it when
exists
you
in
need
this
How
game.
generous of you.
Yeah, he's just off screen at all
He
times.
was fully intended. It was in the series
Send you into
Bible.
a state of false death for a
Yeah.
short time.
Fooling me,
XOF was
thinking that I'm
always
dead.
a thing.
So how do I come back to
As
life?
such.
Just take the revival pill.
If
You mean that thing they
if
put
Snake
in my
is
suit
Santa,
before
does that make
mission?
Skullface
That's
Krampus?
the one. But be
Snake's
careful.
not Santa. He
If
believes
you
in
remain in
Santa.
a state of false death for too
Oh,
long,
of course.
nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Not even Big
Oh,
Boss
no.
could reach that level of deification.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
I mean, Snake.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Spoilers.
A real one-man army.
Relax.
How many times have we
Support
done this?
team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, Bible
Imagine if this was somebody's first
First
exposure
member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical
to
condition.
fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 is watching me play it.
Mission data.
In Christmas mode.
Christmas
Kojima
mode.
really
Here on
likes
the gunship
Christmas.
with me.
Yeah, wow, I didn't notice about that.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic.
Yippee!
Nice to meet you.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
As
Yeah.
a medic who comes in by parachute.
Oh.
Aren't you
Oh,
going
I
to tell
thought
me
you were
your
doing a
name?
different bit for
Are
a
you going
second.
to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name.
No, we're just happy to see
Oh,
us.
I thought
Do
you
this
had done a
one.
different
And
bit
call
for a
you Jack
second.
For short.
What?
I thought you-
Captain Nemo.
I thought you replaced her lines with the TikTok DTS.
No, what's your
Hello,
name?
Snake.
Jane
I'm
Doe.
paramedic.
Jane Doe.
I wasn't joking.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
My frequency is
Hey, Snake. Have you seen
145.73.
Godzilla?
She's also in charge of recording your mission data.
Watching
Whenever
Godzilla,
you
King of
want to
Monsters,
save,
while on a
send
mission.
message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
One weird
So
trick
saving
to
lets me
recharge
record
your
mission data.
battery.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want.
Practicing
to
medicine on the battlefield.
Speaking of snakes. you
Oh
remember the
god,
boss?
paramedic
A legendary soldier
doing
who
one of
was
those
mentored.
TikTok nurse
Actually, it was the
videos where
boss
she's
that got
just
the
dancing
DCI's
and
authorization in the first place.
talking about just all of the war crimes that she commits after this game.
Bosses?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS
I
together.
know
Getting
what.
so mad at anyone who says
How
bad
many
things
years
about
has it
like
been?
Robert De Niro.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh, I gotta cherish these fucking pictures.
Talk to me. Let me
Yeah.
hear your voice.
She looks so happy about this one,
5
actually.
years, 72
Yeah,
days.
she's
This is a very
she's-
content photo.
You've lost weight.
She's getting into the Christmas
You can
spirit.
tell just by the sound of
Office
my
Party,
voice.
Of course I
1955.
can.
Yeah.
I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you
I
disappear on me
appreciate
all of a sudden?
the
I was on a
parallels
top secret mission.
of this
You
with
didn't need me
when
anymore.
Rose
But there
first
were
shows
still
up
so
in
many things
MGS2.
I wanted you to teach
Hmm.
me.
No.
Snake
I
and
taught you
Raiden both
everything
just
you needed to know
stop
about
short and are
fighting
like, "Hey, what the
techniques.
fuck are you
I
doing
taught
here?" And
you all I could.
she's just like, "Jack,
The rest you needed to
hello."
learn on your own.
Hey, how's it going?
Techniques, sure.
I love you.
But what about how to think like a soldier?
Gives you a
How
little
to
kiss on the
think like a
forehead.
soldier? I can't teach
I'm
you
here to
that.
fuck."
I'll never
fuck
betray
up your
you.
brain.
needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn
I am
from
here to put
someone
you
else
off your
is
game
technique.
in this
In
mission
fact,
you're about to do.
technique doesn't even
I guess
matter.
inversely,
What's
the
most
boss
important is spirit.
makes no
Spirit and
attempts
body are
at
like
instilling
two
trust in
sides of a
Snake.
single coin.
No, not
The
even a
trust-
little bit.
The trust is implicit.
Think.
The trust
You'll
has
just
come
have to
from
figure it out
years.
for yourself.
She
And,
explicitly
like-
tells him,
Just because
"Hey,
Hey,
soldiers are on the same
You
side
you can't fucking
doesn't
trust
mean
me,
they
by the
always
way.
will be.
nobody
Hi,
could be
Snake.
ever
Feelings about
trusted
your
in war."
comrades is one of the
Sorry.
worst sins you can commit. Politics
Have
determine
you
who
ever played the
face on
game Duck Duck
battlefield.
Goose, Snake?
And politics are a living thing.
The goose could be anyone at any moment.
Yesterday's
all
good
up to
might be
whoever's
tomorrow's evil.
It's
Patting your head.
It's all dependent on the times.
No, it had
Snake, do
nothing
you
to
know
do
the
with
song
you.
Rocket
I
Man?
already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given.
When will they introduce Lil
It's not his
Boss?
place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight.
They did.
You're a natural
Yeah,
born
MGS5.
fighter, but you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
qualified.
pretty.
A
Yeah, Metal
soldier
Gear
is a
Solid 5
powerful
spoilers.
tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends.
Boss baby.
Only the mission.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
A political
That's not
game.
the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going
There's
to
no
call
politics in
you.
Metal Gear
In the end, you have
Solid.
to
No,
choose
don't believe
whether
it.
you're going to
Don't
be a
believe it.
soldier or just
Stop
a
listening to
Don't
the
believe the
text.
truth.
There's a saying in the Orient.
Oh, right. That's why they put a thing. They put it. So I have this is the HD re-release, and there's a thing where it says there is some language that is outdated in this game, and
The president and the
like, you know,
won't be there for
and it's like,
Sure.
but it's been
Once
preserved
their
for
turns are up,
historical
others will
like
take their
purposes.
place.
And I was
Sure.
like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh, right, the boss just straight up says the
People are the
Orient.
ones who dictate
The Orient. Yeah.
And who does?
I don't
The
think
time.
there's
Like one
anything
might
else
say,
like
in the
that.
60s.
Change over time.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
so
say
do the
it's
leaders of the
actually
country.
like
So there's
dynamite
no such thing as an
localization
enemy in
choice.
absolute terms.
Like,
Yeah.
frankly.
The enemies we fight
Truly.
are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
It's
As long as we
Anyways,
have
there is
loyalty
there is
to
also
the
there
end,
is also
there's
that
no
bit where
point in
Volgan says the
believing in
N-word.
anything,
But like, you
even
know.
those we love.
And that's the
yeah,
way soldiers
special
are supposed to
unlockable
think.
cutscene with
The only
Volgan
thing
and
we
singing.
can believe in with absolute certainty.
Just
is
this
the
time
mission.
I'm gonna say it, and he just starts
Do me
powering
a
up.
favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Game crashes.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit. that
I'm
the
going
boss
to go
put
back to
together
I'm
voicing
here too.
SpongeBob.
was a snake.
Hi,
Cobra,
I'm still
a
listening.
group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather.
I
have
just
with
think it's
me.
really funny to slap a
Oh,
notice
and one
onto
more
Metal
thing,
Gear Solid
boss.
3 like it's an
Yes.
old Looney Tunes
It's good to hear
collection.
your voice again.
That is very funny. Like,
It's one of the funniest things I've
This
seen on
is-
Startup.
Will make it out alive.
this is language that was
You are always
outdated
best
when
at
this
urban
game first
warfare
came
and
out.
infiltrating
They put it in there
buildings.
on
But
purpose.
this is the jungle.
Like,
Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC, close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Green
Not to
Berets.
worry. I'll
I've
be
never
here to
engaged in
help
close
you
quarters
remember.
combat.
After all, this is your first
Has anybody
actual
seen
survival
gameplay
mission.
stuff of
I'll be
that Chain
supporting you
Together
over the
game?
radio.
Where are
Yeah.
you, boss? Next to the
No, I thought.
Are you understanding what I immediately thought of, TT?
Submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.
I'm mostly just thinking,
Call me if you need my advice on battle
give me a little
techniques.
bit of a hint here, because I mostly just
Your
think of
mission is
the
to
jumping.
retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Asia.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
Does anybody care about
Avoid heavy
chained
combat and don't let
chained
anyone
together
see you.
spoilers?
Don't
No,
forget,
I don't.
this is a
Yeah,
stealth
okay.
mission.
So like you get like every as you climb higher and Chain Together, it's like themed. Like you get a bunch of like islands in the sky that are all themed to different things because you get beyond hell.
Mhm.
Oh, Christmas lights. Festive.
Commencing virtuous
Anyways,
now.
Should have
So
been
they-
one of those, like, cracker poles.
that would be pretty good. But yes, so you get themed segments of the game because they gotta make levels. And it does a little title drop after each of, like when you get to each of them. And one of them you just get to the Asian temple. And it is
Welcome.
it is every kind of Google image search Asia thing combined into one landmass.
Show me.
like a city.
Show me Asia.
Yeah, like we're talking torii gates that go into Chinese building cityscapes. Yeah, it's a mess. It's just like, oh wow, this is on the path to heaven, huh?
I see.
Is this heaven? I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be. You're just like climbing on giant floating wooden sandals and shit. Anyways, Listen, it was cold outside. You know, sometimes you have to bundle up a little more so you can get on the drive to the party. But we're here now.
Yeah.
Actually, I think if you change this up, it changes the fox on the back.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they're different. They are reflecting the camos.
And all of it is underneath the straps.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyways, it's time to get properly festive though.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. Oh, that's cute.
It's time to put on a sweater and get cooking.
Yeah. Perfect level of warmth for snowy Salino, Yarsk.
Yeah.
By cooking, we mean cooking a snake.
Yeah.
Delicious. Some fruit.
So I guess this is technically a challenge run, because I'm gonna be keeping this sweater on for the entire game.
I hope you're ready to get a cold.
But I'm bundled up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's very thin yarn.
Yeah. Bought that shit on Etsy.
God. Even with my
okay,
windows closed, there is loud EDM music pumping outside.
I can't hear it, but that's incredible.
Yeah, there is in fact an EDM festival happening where I am right now.
Neighbors are always listening to loud drum and bass, whether they like it or not.
As if my European vacation couldn't get any more European.
Honestly.
I spy a gavial.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yawn. Yawn.
Huh? The little cartoony pause is like, huh? Come on.
I recently learned that crocodilians are... Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're
You got a
gifts.
present. Crocodilians are the closest relatives of dinosaurs after birds, which puts birds and crocodiles closer together than either of them are related to lizards, which is weird to me.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Crocodiles are fucking old.
Yeah. Archosaurs is the family they belong to. Oh.
Oh boy, it's a puppy! Need to poke holes in those boxes.
I think you were talking about this. I think last year you were talking about this mod a lot. I'm just vaguely remembering stuff you were saying about it.
I have zero memory of this. I didn't. I discovered this days ago.
Then it's possible that I'm making things up.
On the internet?
Yeah. If you can believe it.
Everybody's called up. It's Christmas.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
5.56 and pineapples. I say this every time, just because I wish it were that
presence in
line
Soviet
instead of that
territory
line.
is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find
Just
out
like
that
Christmas.
the American government are involved. Contact with the
It
enemy.
sounds like more of a thing that Big Boss
Don't
would say
engage them
than
in
Solid
battle
Snake.
either. This is a
honestly.
stealth mission. Got that?
He's all
The
business.
Major is right.
Oh,
the point of
hey,
this
boss.
mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Looks at sweater.
Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage from the
Camouflage.
survival
Take off
viewer.
that fucking
The
sweater.
uniform option
Change your
lets you pick
camouflage by
uniform,
by
while the
picking
face option
camouflage.
lets you change your face paint.
But boss, you
Choosing
knitted it for
camouflage
me.
that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak
You'll get
by
spotted
without being
slower.
noticed.
I do like the way that she says run
You can
around
see
like
how
an
effective
idiot.
the camouflage is by looking at the camo index.
Nobody respects
The
Snake in
camo
this
index
game.
shows how well your current camouflage
Don't be a
blends in
moron,
with the
Jack.
surrounding area.
Jesus.
The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa.
Yeah, Boss and Zero just slapping him on the back of the
key is
head
to make yourself
progressively.
one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna keep the sweater on. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, G.
Stop.
I will put the green face paint on. I want to talk to Paramedic. I want to get through more movie.
Captured a giant anaconda.
Oh, right. No, that's not. That's
the
the same
giant
damn thing.
anaconda is
What
believed
did
to be
you
the
do?
largest
When?
snake in the world
What?
in terms of weight
Huh?
and diameter.
What?
It's not poisonous, but its large size
I
makes
found
it
a present
extremely
on the
powerful.
floor. I don't know
They
what you're
say
talking
it even
about.
eats crocodiles.
Yeah, I got this for Christmas.
Its
Why'd
only
you
natural
spoil it?
predator is man.
And Snake.
And snake.
And
The
Snake.
giant anaconda is a very large
Oh,
snake,
you.
but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
I did.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Why?
Glad
It's
I
the first
didn't
time I did.
disappoint you. So,
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
good. I'll have to try some.
Sick as shit already.
Don't get
Yeah.
mad at me. They told me that they have to.
I don't call the boss often enough when I play this game.
Camouflage is an indispensable
Mostly because she
tool
just
when you're
gives you some
sneaking through the
tutorials.
She doesn't have a
jungle.
lot
To
to
use
say.
camouflage, first press the start
She
button
already
to go
said
to the
everything she
survival
needed to
viewer.
tell you, like at the
Then
beginning
select
when she told you that
camouflage
you
and
can't
press the
trust
enter
her
button.
I'm just
and that
sad
she's going to
Select
betray you.
uniform to
that they
select
took out the
battle
one
fatigues,
Easter egg associated
and
with this.
face to select face paint. Choose
Oh,
battle
God.
fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage
In the
is
Japanese
attained by
version, there's a
selecting fatigues that
thing
blend in with the environment.
involving like the sorrow,
Camouflage patterns that stand out
Uh-huh.
in your surroundings will attract attention.
the ghostly voice of the sorrow, cutting.
Isn't there
call.
also a thing where if you call her while you're wearing like
Visibility is
the
poor in the
the
jungle,
tux,
so you'll be finding yourself in a lot
she gets
of
annoyed with
unexpected
you?
encounters.
I think so. Yeah.
Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't
We introduced
necessarily the
two
best
major
response to a
mechanics.
situation.
The
It's
boss
one
is here to
wise
tell you
among
about them if
many.
you want.
Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in
This is
hand-to-hand combat
still
can
making me
sometimes
think
be a
about
faster and
that
more
really
reliable
cool
way
Let's
of
Play
subduing
project
things.
someone did,
Besides, in
where
a
it
sneaking
was
mission like
Metal
this
Gear
one,
Solid Let's
it's
Plays
too
itself.
dangerous to go around firing your gun.
In
You'll
that
end
they
up
Now
just
exposing
explain this to
yourself
me.
to the enemy.
So
Yeah,
they took it's a commentary, technically commentary-less
exactly this type of
run
situation.
of Metal Gear
With your
Solid,
help, of course.
but they edit
In a
in
battle
codec
situation, you'll only have a
conversations that
split
explain
second to
game
decide how to
mechanics
attack.
as
Use
the
weapon
game
Oh.
mechanics are
attack using
happening.
a weapon, and the CQC
So they
That's
just use
clever.
all the they use all the materials that the game uses
Press the
to give you
CQC
information
button once to throw a
and just
punch.
intercut it
Pressing multiple
into
times in
playing the
succession
game.
will allow you to deliver a
That
combo.
is clever. I like
But
that.
striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start.
All right, boss. I'm sorry. Boss, I'm sorry. This is really boring.
You can only use CQC to grab
I have more to
enemies
say
with
about
your right hand
CQC
as
if you
free to
really want a
grab and pull them
refresher.
toward you.
Yeah, all right.
How dare he do that? I'm gonna betray him.
What the fuck? You know, I was waffling on it for a little while, but you know, I think that really cinches it. Boss, do you have anything to
He
say
has
about
no
my
respect.
funny face mask?
Snake, did you take off your uniform?
I'm naked. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Just needed to loosen up.
I know there's a
I have
naked
this
option
wonderful
in the
sweater.
uniform in the camouflage window that lets you take off your uniform.
But don't.
But without a uniform on, your camo index will remain low, and you'll burn through your stamina more quickly. So stop acting like a fool and put some camouflage on now.
Young man.
All of your body heat
Did
is
you hear me?
escaping.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
The gun you're using is a test model of a suppressor-equipped
Oh,
pistol
here's where we get
currently
to
in
be gun
development by the
nerds with
Navy. It's
Kojima.
been modified by the CIA into a tranquilizer gun.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
The suppressor-equipped pistol it's derived from is itself being developed for use by special forces based on the M39.
The Mark 22.
That's what they're going to call it if they decide to adopt it for official use. It uses a slide lock mechanism.
Currently existing
that'll keep
technology.
The firing sound down to a minimum.
But I'll have to reload it by hand every time I fire, right?
Right. You won't be able to fire multiple shots at once, so make every shot count. Aim for the enemy's vital spots. There's talk of designing the Mark 22 to accommodate special subsonic rounds.
Whoa.
But for this mission, you'll be using specifically designed tranquilizer rounds. In a way, these tranquilizer rounds are like miniature
What does that mean for bullets?
When one of them strikes a target,
I'm assuming it means like just under the speed of sound, but also it's very funny because most things
the round are mixed to create a gas, which pushes the plunger and injects the tranquilizer into the target. You can knock out an enemy immediately by shooting them in the head.
Any speed lower than the speed of sound within a sound propagating medium.
Take some time to set in.
Subsonic ammunition, a type of bullet designed to avoid creating a loud shockwave when fired.
Okay. Yeah, unlike
clever.
Like sniper, like big high grade sniper rifles break that, don't they? So you like get hit and then you hear the gunshot. If I'm remembering right. It's an aspect. It depends on the distance, obviously.
How well your camouflage is working.
Hey, buddy, how's my camouflage?
This is a solo sneaking mission, so nobody out there is on your side.
You can ask
have to
enemy.
determine how well your camouflage.
Slap my ass if you can see it, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, that's what the camo index is for.
It's okay.
The camo index tells you how well you've imitated the surroundings. The higher the index, the more well disguised you are. With a high enough camo index, you can even fool enemies inches away. If you are in an area where encounters are a high concern, keep your camo index high. Got it?
Yes, Mom. Oh, clicked away.
I see you caught yourself.
No, not what I meant. I want to hear you tell me about Godzilla and save my game.
I see you've caught yourself, Snake.
Oh.
How do I taste?
You know, I've seen those Newgrounds flashes.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Absolutely.
No. What is it?
It's a movie.
You ever watch Godzilla -1?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear
Is he the
test
king of them?
and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie,
It
not
was
a report
joke.
out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster.
Tips
Dr.
for gamers.
Serizawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend
In
seeing the original
1999.
Japanese one if you ever get the chance.
Yeah.
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to
Go to Japan.
Really?
Oh.
That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004
wait-
will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
60
Aw,
years,
man.
you might be able to see it
I-
again in a
Of
newer form.
course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
I can't wait for
I know a
2004.
lot about movies.
I
Everybody
don't
loves
suppose you're the
Godzilla.
movie-watching type, are you?
Fuck, is it?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll
Like,
tell you
was
everything I know.
this 64?
When the going gets
And then
tough,
the game was
movies can
2004?
save your life. It's
Or was
always
it
so,
worthwhile
yeah.
to look at things from a
Shit,
different
are we like
I think it might
actually
have
on the
been 2000.
anniversary?
perspective. That's the magic of movies.
No
You
kidding.
might be?
Well,
Let me check.
I guess it might. At
I mean,
least
I think
be
it was
a
like, I think
distraction.
it came out in like October
That's
or
the
something,
spirit,
but
Snake.
still.
Have a little fun.
Have we reached 20 years of Metal Gear Solid 3?
Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater 2004 video game.
What the fuck?
It was released in late 2004 in North America and Japan, and in early 2005 in Europe and Australia.
Right. Boss, this is your last chance to comment on my funny mask.
This is a
Happy
solo
20th anniversary.
Nope. Yeah, happy 20th anniversary of Snake Eater, Jesus.
Woo.
That's fucking me up a little. I didn't even mean to do I just do this every year. Take off this fairy disguise. Pride's over.
November 17th, 2004 will be MGS3's 20th anniversary. Finally, we'll be able to play it in the original Japanese.
That was supposed to be a lot slicker, and it wasn't.
Well, you didn't get caught.
Yeah. Give me your stungy. He has been determined nice.
Just the Grinch bit
The Gunch.
as you're stealing everyone.
Why can't I climb this? There we go. Where's the
You're a
apes?
mean one, Mr. Snake.
Welcome to the Gun Show.
Man, I'm pretty.
Yeah, alright. I don't need that shit. What I do need, not a candy cane.
Fuck me.
Other challenge
Fuck me
mode.
up
I
recently.
do this all game.
Fucked me up recently to learn that apparently the creator of Johnny Bravo said in an interview once that, yeah, Johnny probably does get lots of women. It's just not funny to show him succeed on screen.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that at some point. Well, there's that whole bit of... What was it? The episode where he's going to be thrown into a volcano as a virgin sacrifice and gets spit back out?
It's not in the manga. It isn't canon no matter who says it. Now you're thinking.
No, you... Listen, I know they sound alike, but Johnny Bravo and Girls Bravo are different things.
It's a sequel.
Girls Bravo sounds like if you asked Johnny to make up a name for his wife.
Girls. Your wife's name is Girls Bravo. Girls Bravo is what I say every day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Christmas bees.
I hope the end's leaf camo has just been replaced by a bunch of pine needles.
Is that guy in a Christmas sweater? Oh shit! Look out!
Sometimes I think about... There was that brief period where some of the LP, D&D, 6 Feet Under folks were doing that D&D Next. Or the thing that, like, it switched systems and GMs like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I do remember this.
But Medibot, while they were DMing, made a bee wizard. And I do still fondly think of the bee wizard.
Blinding snow.
I'll be able to extract gems from the earth itself, and then I'll be very rich and live in comfort with my bees.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
It's a burnt out building, Snake.
I can't see Sokolov.
Check your privilege.
The security is pretty tight.
Is that guy a Christmas sweater? That guy's looking like right at us.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter.
Hey, man.
I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
No, listen to me. Do
one
not.
More thing, Snake.
Do not.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
Merry Christmas.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Man, imagine if that, like, I would fully approve if they somehow found that singular bit of dialogue from that codec and AI generated Zero saying Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Russian? So despite there being snow on the ground, also, none of the actual, like, terrain camos are changed. It's not just all considered white. It is just a texture change that, is not all through the data. So it's kind of a fun little challenge mode if you're actually trying to keep your camo index the same, but we're doing it all naked, so it's just going to be the same challenge all the time. Like this.
Radio, get us.
Forgot about the AP sensor. Oh yeah, I forgot the shotguns right here. Oh, hello. Shit, man, really? What? I was not looking at that.
Surprise!
Don't know where I am. You couldn't possibly know where I am. You can possibly know where I am. You can possibly know where I am. No, you could never know where I am. It's impossible. You don't know. He doesn't know. Oh, yeah. You don't know. You can't do that.
No possible way to know.
There's no possible way you could know where I am. What's the boss got to say about evasion mode? Oh, okay.
Is he betraying you? Bye.
HQ
I'm getting your Christmas present, Jack.
Do you want to save?
I don't think you give me conversations while in caution.
Snake, do you know
never mind. Yeah, you do.
from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah, what's up?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine.
Hey, paramedic, are you wearing moon pants?
Careful of what's around you when you're in the water.
Because our ass is out of this world, baby! No, this is a boobs game. We established this last year.
Right. Appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only thing.
Yeah, Kojima got it all out in one.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 are the ass games. This is boobs game.
And of course, 4 is...
You started it.
A little of both, but it does go a lot. It does go pretty well back into the ass roots. MGS1 is distinctly though the ass game. MGS2, like you know, it's the thigh game mostly, but like
something for the pit freaks.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
You're absolutely right. Where's the...
Justice for Olga.
Kaz, what are you doing here?
Metal Gear Survive is the ass game in the, like, angry video game nerd sense.
Yeah. Crocodile shit.
Damn it.
But she's so mad about it. I'm just gonna slip in here. If you don't mind. Santa! You're real!
This is little Timmy's letter.
Yeah.
And this is little Lisa's letter. And this is little Barbara's letter. So many naughty kids this year.
Drop that shit, Santa. I asked for a BB gun and I intend to get it.
You'll never get it from me.
Ah.
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It
means Feliz Navidad. Damn it, actually, that reverse that joke and it would actually... No, he told me to tell you something. Mekaliki-laka. What does it mean? It means Merry Christmas to you.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's one of the lesser-known X-Men.
He did not help with the Cuban Missile
Since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
Capable of deploying toys from any terrain.
From hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev
A bipedal sled.
So far, but the failure of his agricultural
Have either of you ever seen the Mexican Santa Claus movie?
Yes.
And
good. That's probably one of the ones that MST3K did.
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
Did at least one, the one where he fights the devil.
Yes, that's the one I'm
I can't
thinking
remember
of.
if the other Santa movie is Mexican or if it's just a European nightmare.
The one that is just called Santa Claus.
I love Alan Wake.
Santa Claus vs. the Martians is distinctly American. Actually, no, that one also might be a European nightmare.
I'm just.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I am thinking of the one where he fights the devil, but yes.
Yeah, the one where he fights the devil is Mexican. I know that one.
I'm thinking about them putting, like, making a bipedal sled, putting legs on it, but it just flies anyway.
Just jumps once and then it's flying.
Yeah.
It has reindeer legs.
Yeah.
Intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Coming soon to DVD and VHS.
My execution.
On Disney DVD.
You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
I just have to remind everyone that this that's what this dude's voice is. If it's itching your brain,
Yep.
he specifically did a lot of the Disney coming soon voice bumpers.
From my mentor.
Whenever he says Grannon Design Bureau, that's like it sticks in my brain like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Coming soon from the Grannon Design Bureau.
From the Grannon Design Bureau. Well, it's less that the notion of I know that voice, but I think the cadence in which he uses it is very funny. Like they inserted it later, which they might have.
Possibly.
I don't know. Something about it feels inserted.
Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way.
I only
But
got
no
one.
We were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
We had to do it.
Don't worry about it, kitten. Okay. Yay. The stern look. Volgin just starts walking out. But instead of saying Kuwabara, it's just like, I'm Mr. White Christmas.
No, he'd be
I'm
okay.
Mr. Sorry.
Considering what happens, I think he'd be Heat Miser.
You're so right, actually. I'm Mr. Heat Blister.
He sings Frosty the Snowman.
Freeze!
Oh.
Well, I'm very excited to see what Ocelot looks like.
Ocelot is that gay little elf from Rudolph.
Like, it's not technically different, doesn't signify it anyways, but seeing it blue and white like that makes me just think they're wearing Hanukkah sweaters.
The Ocelot unit. Or no, this is
Team of specially trained dentists.
Hey, check this out.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Why?
It's got a cat sweater! It's got a cat scarf!
Why is he? Why is he got a beard?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sir, did you grow a beard?
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
I ate too many cookies.
Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Why aren't you at elf practice? Sound of several bullets. Ah! Oh, I adore his cat scarf. This motherfucker understood the assignment. The tiny little scream when he hides is my favorite. I would just like to read the only note on this Ocelot mod that is not the Christmas part of him. Which is the only description for it was a single sentence that says, "To me, it looks good."
Kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
Why isn't it blonde? He just look a little Walter White.
Walter.
Yeah. Doug Walker looking goatee.
Crew operatives.
Doug Peace Walker.
Doug Peace.
What is that?
Why is it asymmetrical? Well, you know, like, it's a little rough when you first start T. They like my joke.
If you're not the boss,
It's not my joke. I stole that from Sari.
then die.
Merry Christmas.
Major.
Thanks, Sokolov.
Shoot the other one.
Tentative support for Trans King Ocelot. We support trans wrongs here. Whoa! Nice reptiles. Like, yeah, there's just no universe where Ocelot isn't one of the LGBT letters at least.
Yeah, but it's different between games somehow.
Yeah.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very
On
smart.
Christmas.
You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
What did you think was gonna happen, Ocelot? I mean, I understand you're on tilt. But he had a gun pointed at you.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
I could dodge it.
Pretty good.
And thus began a lifelong obsession.
And thus, the whole world was ruined.
We're gonna be right the back.
Like,
Major, do you read me?
like truly, according to
Snake,
any
you all right?
everything Kojima would want us to believe about Metal Gear Solid 4's explanations.
Apparently, they were taking orders from a group
In that moment,
Volgan,
A Gru Colonel?
part of an
the
internal
world was
sort of
fucked.
power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgans.
Like, yeah, time paradox if you kill Ocelot, but like, I'm pretty sure we would be living. It would be like those fucking memes where it just says the picture of the Utopia.
The whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself.
Like, it's not even like joking conjecture. The world would have just been better off. Young Gun, submit Ocelot. Fascinating phrasing achievement. Anyways, I have to enact tradition. The crush that shaped the Cold War. The crush that shaped sending everybody into a cyberpunk future.
You want to save?
Yeah, sure, why not? Paramedic, I'm trying to work through as many movies as possible here.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you. It makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
Except with magnets.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Witchcraft killer.
Like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Oh boy. The notion of me staying alive is monkey's paw on that one. Anyways. I love doing that because Ocelot still survives it. You just get to do a little extra torment to the boy. Also, it was important to the first stage of the Volgan boss fight. I guess. Feels like he just kind of cheesed him off more than anything. I feel like blowing up every barrel. No. Not today, young Ocelot. I've never just taken a nice little moment to just blow up every single fucking barrel in this place. Is this kind of soothing?
okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer.
I don't think the Venom Snake Gambit would have happened if Ocelot was alive. I don't think
I promise. And we've got some of the best backup.
like.
Look.
I'd argue that the pivot into Peace Walker might not have happened if Ocelot were alive.
That's what they were making you build.
But he was.
Santa Slay!
Santa Slay!
Behemoth, a tank capable of launching
the sledding behemoth.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear equipped tank capable of operating solo.
God.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it...
Also another line read I love.
...of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear.
Great, David.
Stress that.
Let's move on to the next one.
World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America.
The place that will be blown up.
Take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it.
World War II. 2. I can just let go of the controller.
World War IV.
It truly just occurred to me. I was just like, alright, I can take a break. It's not even shit to look at for another, like, 6 minutes.
What are you talking about? We got to see the boss's slick new outfit.
Oh, is TT back? Shit, I should have waited.
I have no idea.
Oh, I've been... Sorry,
okay,
I
good.
forgot to unmute. I'm good.
Good. This is a big scene, you know, there's gonna be a... War has changed. It's plotted on multiple axes.
Jurassic Park reference. If the boss was a pterodactyl. Imagine.
Jesus. I'm dreaming of a white
The Jolly!
Christmas. The Jolly! Oh, fuck, yeah!
Oh, well, alright.
Beautiful.
I didn't know about that part.
That's incredible.
Good work.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Oh. It's a beautiful knit bandana.
Yeah.
It matches your sweater perfectly, Snake.
Yeah, I always wanted that.
Hornets.
It's making the little face I hate.
Yeah.
Oh. The fear gets me every time.
It's got a honeycomb pattern. Huh. Weird. Okay, like, at this point, it's funny to look at this and be like, in Snake's head, he's just like, oh, it's the Cobra unit.
Yeah,
like, that was
I
fucked
love
up,
it.
but they extracted Sokolov. Thank you, guys. Wait, is that Russian helicopter? Shit. Wait a minute.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back.
Finally, Santa's here for real.
Yeah. Oh.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Wait, I only count
It's raining blood.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
Is he crying?
And he's got red and green eyes.
Yeah. I kind of wish that he was like wearing a nightcap, like Ebenezer Scrooge or something.
Yeah, no, he's in the fucking chains he forged in life.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Kuwabara.
Yes. Watch out for his lightning.
Snake's gonna kill this guy and pull a Spriggan heart off of him.
Full Grinch.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is
What is this fairy disguise?
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Colonel Reykjavich just has the fucking max horn.
Gift for me. This shouldn't be happening. Who is he?
God.
Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
He still wears presents.
He is not yet
Like
found
all good
the
children
potion to
should.
carry into battle.
He's not learned that Santa isn't real.
Think you can pull the trigger?
It's just a trank round. I probably could. Oh, you got me again, boss. One of your classic pranks.
But that logic is...
No. A gift to you. A trip to the hospital.
It'd be really fucked up if somebody just took that off of you entirely.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
He's seen my horrible green face.
Yeah!
Oh, this mod just keeps
on
giving.
bit.
Like
He's
some
my
kind of
apprentice.
gift.
I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
You can't sit with us. Once again, I go back to my comic about paramedic talking about Mean Girls.
You can't come with us. Reaches down to lift you up. Takes your hand.
Down low.
It's beating the shit out.
It's a gift exchange.
Oh, that sweater's gonna be so...
MGS1 can't happen, yeah. Okay, you already did cover it. No Ocelot and MGS1.
Blood has been rejected.
Yeah, literally everything wrong that has happened in the world of Metal Gear Solid 1 is basically Ocelot's fault. And Volgan.
Are we done here?
Now,
Every
onto
time he
Sokolov
talks, it
Research
makes me laugh.
Facility.
This game has been out for 20 years, and I never fail to laugh at Volgan's lines. His delivery is just impeccable.
And it's just made worse by him being fuzzy and green.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
I'm not having a holly jolly Christmas. Too much eggnog. Oh, a wet sweater.
It's the worst feeling.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Hey, wait a minute. The boss wasn't wearing her Santa hat.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there.
She took it off. That's how you know she betrayed Christmas.
All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just
I mean, paramedic isn't wearing it in this one either, but I think that's just an oversight. That's such a cute picture, paramedic.
I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay.
She betrayed you. She betrayed the USA. Worst of all, she betrayed Christmas. Alright, this is the one I'm actually going to skip. I'm sorry. I don't need the tutorial.
We know how to do this.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
My man.
My man.
My gunch. My big ass.
Got these bandages on over your sweaters.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sewing it back together.
Yeah, all damage in this version of the game is canonically damage to your sweater.
Exactly.
Your sweater has broken bones.
Snake gazing at the skeleton. Mood.
If you want to destroy my sweater, take this nuke.
Peace walk away. There we go. Got it.
Well done.
I don't know how well is the word for it.
Done. You did it.
I did it.
You got there.
And I can't undo it. Wheeze wish you a Merry Christmas.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a
Pats him on
recovery
the head.
balloon. Can you set it up?
You get a sticker. Show me skeleton. Aw, I'm so sad that he's not dolled up, but I don't know what they would do.
He does kind of look. He is wearing a sweater.
He's always wearing a sweater. They could have changed the texture.
Whoa. What?
What?
Forgot about this bit.
The part with the helicopters?
I mean the amount of them.
Oh. Yeah, they gotta carry the jacket
On Dancer, on Dasher, on Comet, on Cupid.
Yeah, those are the reindeer. Yeah, they should all have little red noses at the end. Or one of them should, I guess. They still have antlers.
No, Rudolph is Metal Gear because the Russians won't let Brandon play their reindeer games.
Yeah.
The reindeer games.
They're red-assed reindeer games. I do love the secret theater where it's just that cutscene, but they start playing rock paper scissors. She just beats him like 3 times in a row.
I think that was the first Metal Gear related anything I had ever seen. Just I had no context for it, but it was still the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Ocelot looks like a Grand Theft Auto NPC.
Opening his presents.
God, it's just even more appropriate now.
just replaces one with the N64.
Excellent.
A gift to my new hosts. Oh god, that would have been so good.
Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Don't look at me.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Oh, what the fuck?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
How did Sokolov get a girl that hot? Seriously. Howdy.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
It's literally just my lipstick. Come on.
No, I shan't.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time
Check this shit out.
This new toy and try.
He loves his toys!
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
No, I just said the boss.
Yeah, no.
Colonel!
Yeehaw! I love that
Imagine
Vulcan
if
is
he
still
just got-
versed enough in the notion of the Alamo and Davy Crockett to pull that line. I'm gonna look directly at it. It's not gonna affect me at all.
Imagine if he jumped on it and just surfed it all the way down. Hoping it's going to be a red and green explosion. Dang. Unfortunate.
Man. The iconography of that little parachute on the bomb and the mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
Boy howdy. Have I seen some things last year that very distinct in that iconography.
Yeah.
That hits different. Like, it was always kind of, well, I was always kind of like, what the fuck? How are you living? but now it's just like,
Yeah.
wow.
Did you see Barefoot again recently, or was it a different movie?
No, I looked at an art exhibit of survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki who painted their distinct memories of the day.
Jeez. Barefoot. Yeah. If you haven't seen Barefoot again, that is another thing made by a Hiroshima survivor.
I know of this.
It is a pretty incredible movie.
Yeah, that exhibit is fucking harrowing. Because it was like it was purposely chosen, like it's all paintings. It's all just paintings made by people to the best of their ability. Of just images that have not left their head in multiple decades.
Right.
And yeah, one of them is just like, you know, it's just a peaceful landscape, but there's just this little parachuting bomb.
Right there.
Yeah, just right there.
Yeah. Anything about Hiroshima and Nagasaki is always just real difficult to deal with.
Yeah, that was a rough day of class. I don't want to bring us down too much, but also, I also don't want to gloss over that on July 4th.
Yeah. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 3. It's kind of in the air.
Yeah. So we're playing Metal Gear Solid as a series. Which is... If anyone has taken an entire game series to be like, hey, nukes, how about that shit? That was maybe one of the worst things that ever happened.
Yep. For true. Peace.
I'm a little sad none of this is modded. Snake Sneeder.
Eat Snaker.
Get a full ass fucking Bond song.
It's so wonderful. Very few game intros have managed to match up.
Oh, it's not letting me hit the button anymore. Boo. Seasons greeter.
Good.
Seasons greasers. 1 week later.
My parents are now watching the baseball game, so if you hear noises in the background, that's what it is.
Happy New Year.
The baseball game.
Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Yeah, Happy New Year. 1 week later.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal.
Thanks, Kaz.
Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload any
I was also here the whole time.
Yeah.
No gusts. All systems go for drone.
I had a varied career after joining the.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time.
Don't see back in my jeans.
We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism.
Saluting.
If you fail, you'll be back in
Hey,
hospital.
you're being given honors on the level of Tom Green.
Oh.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
I have a tender
Part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation.
disposition. I
According to
forgot the
them,
word I
I'm
was
a
looking for.
traitor and accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of
I
us
do
is
like this
going to
effect
make
with the
an
scan
actual hero.
lines.
Yeah, it's neat.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
Shut up.
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the others.
Kojima.
No.
You've been at your writing desk a little too long. You need to go eat some ice cream or something. Come on.
Yeah. Gonna get up and reread that one.
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Cuban candy cans. Yeah. These ones are spearmint.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
Just shut up.
Something even
He's so mad every time. He's so severe in his rejection.
You're so
Yesterday,
stupid,
the White
Snake.
House received an unexpected call.
It's time for my thing I can still only describe as the presidents of the... Presidents? Yeah, sure. Presidents of the Hidden Temple.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev.
That's much more efficient.
The Soviet Union?
Yeah.
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main
You are looking for the philosopher's legacy.
was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
I should just... Man, I want to take footage of this and just edit in the backstory music from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That'd be pretty good, yeah.
Like, this is just... I can't escape how much this reminds me of it.
To maximum alert, and unleash.
And then we're gonna go on the steps and we're gonna answer questions about the Cold War.
Yeah.
I was able to
Snake, your target for this mission is Carmen Sandiego.
But my power is not as great as it once
World
was.
could you be?
If I am to survive this crisis, I must.
You are well aware with her of her reputation precedes her.
Contacted you myself. Did you know that one
She's
of
stepping
our
up down under.
soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
You know,
She stole the beans from Lima Snake.
I'm pretty soft. Like, I think people have been hard on this impersonation, but after hearing that footage of Lyndon B. Johnson taking that like recording of Lyndon B. Johnson taking that phone call while he's on the toilet.
Yeah.
Talking about how his pants are too tight. He wants him to have a little more room for his huge nuts.
She was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean
the boss?
The mother of your special forces?
Yeah, it's a pun on the concept in video games of a final boss premiere. It's very clever.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift.
Kojima knocked it out of the park with this one.
It is Christmas
Davy
after
Crockett
all.
Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision.
Well, it's good enough for a
mass
crazy
produced,
person.
they've never been
It
deployed.
turns out that a handheld nuclear warhead launcher has a lot of downsides.
I don't know why we thought that would work,
I
actually.
can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgan's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected.
That's not how it happened. He was much greener.
Design lab, a top secret military
Did
facility, was destroyed by
Did
one
either of you
the
ever read that one
Am
book that one of the
right
Something
so
Awful
far?
mods wrote about like
Yes, that's correct.
And the American
unmade
nice in the
World War
involvement
II
in
weapons that
that
had like blueprints that like never got out of the hangar?
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen?
I think it was called My Tank Is
Clearly
Fight.
in violation of
Oh,
airspace.
is that where that comes from?
And yet you say it was
Yeah.
not acting under your
You know,
orders.
that makes sense.
That's correct.
Like, this is a
You expect
real
me to
or it's
believe that this
an
was
entire
the
gag?
work of a single soldier?
No, it's a real book. It was a real
No,
book about,
real
like-
book about facts. This is what I meant.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Like actual like
And I'll say it again, our
theoretical
government has nothing
weaponry
to do
from
with
World War II that never like actually worked, but was like
However, I'm afraid my power over the
I've only heard of
They-
My Tank Is Fight referred to.
I will need
But
Yeah.
never
My
dove
cousin
any
had a
further.
copy of it, and I like flipped through it a couple of times. It's a very lots of unrealistic weaponry, but it feels like something that Kojima would have loved.
Yeah, honestly.
Then you must find some way to prove your
If he ever made that boss game,
our innocence.
Yeah.
that would have been like
to
his
send him a
key
copy.
point of research. Yeah, like it would have
Yeah.
been so important to him.
Be another one of your tricks.
I'm sure he would have found all that fucking information himself at that point, though.
Probably, yeah.
How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable.
Some sort of
Colonel
Cold
Volgan is a
War.
member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government.
It's a Cold War within the Cold
You
War.
have only
Yeah.
1 week, and it is not too much to ask.
I mean, a little
Do
bit.
something about Volgan as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest
I
gentleman's
always like that,
agreement
Reed.
to ensure our continued
Nah.
relationship.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a good
What if we can't?
good bit.
prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
God.
If you fail, it will mean
Just
the
mod
beginning of
a mod that
new
replaces this scene with that entire bit from Doctor Strangelove.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict,
We have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
What does any of that mean? Zero, why did you do the like all the voices?
The higher ups have decided that you're the only one capable of.
That was thorough.
Zero was doing a shadow puppet play.
This one up,
yeah.
We'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
I will dictate verbatim the entire conversation between these two leaders.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has
I was
promised
hoping
to
this would be
lend us
changed.
communications satellites so that you and I can talk.
Yumi Kikuchi.
That's it.
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
What's the other Kikuchi?
It's a shame that she's.
There was a defection in September 1960.
Like a voice actor.
I know Rinko Kikuchi played Makomori and.
No, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam is infiltrated.
Just like in the Bible. That's where Christmas comes from, Snake.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
This is how Santa gets it all done in one night.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Going too fast.
Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Get out of your mind.
I'm about to go crazy, go nuts on this thing.
About to become the Joker. I'm still regretting not installing that.
Fighting
It would have been red and green.
Wondering just what the dumple is. Excellent.
You know, I'll leave I'll leave a year for everyone to forget about it.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Halloween mods next year.
Yeah.
Snake's
in
dressed.
July.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck! Ow! Ow! Shit!
The nightmare before Independence Day.
July 3rd. I put on my different leather jacket for this one. It has a slightly different fox on it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear.
No.
Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
The nightmare before Independence Day, that's what my
Find
stepdad
out what's
calls
happened
Pride
to the
Month.
Shaggerhod.
Damn!
Destroy it.
God
And
damn.
finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This
Yeah,
mission
her.
will be codenamed
Where did her
Operation
Santa hat
Snake
go?
Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
No,
Don't
I
forget
saw it
about
on a,
Colonel Volk.
I saw it on a fun
I'm
helmet.
not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the
You're-
Kremlin's demand.
Well,
Demand. You mean it wasn't
Snake, what do
just
you
a
think
request?
being in the army means
What's
to
it
you?
to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA?
That's politics.
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shaggerhod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm
I'm
stupid.
changing my code.
we're
name.
switching the
It
code
turns out
names for
Tom
no
wasn't the
reason.
most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Kojima wanted to
Well,
make a
the truth is,
David
when I
Bowie
chose my
reference and
code
also a
name,
movie
picked the
reference,
wrong
but
one.
it turned me into kind of an idiot for doing so.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last
Have you ever seen Home Alone?
Missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about
Should've-
prisoners who escaped.
Have you
from
ever
POW
seen the movie
camp in
Hell,
Nazi Germany.
Snake?
The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of
That's
their
where
plan.
my original
Should've-
code name came from, and I'm going back to that. Hulls is a good
Prisoners
movie.
succeed in escaping by using the last remaining
Should
tunnel.
have
The names of
should have
those
modded
3
every
tunnels
movie
were
reference
Dick,
in this
Harry,
game to be a
and
Christmas movie.
I get it. You use the name of the tunnel they escaped
you
in
do
as
not-
your code name.
If
because
you do
thought it
not
would bring
code
good
it
luck.
cull
Yes,
Major
exactly right.
Zeroni,
At least that was the plan.
you and your entire bloodline will
Oh,
be
But I got
cursed.
the name wrong. The one that escaped him was Harry. Tom
I've never
was one of
actually
the
seen the
unlucky
whole
tunnels
movie. I just read the book.
discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
I'm sure I saw it a
I
while
watched the
back.
movie again just to make
I
sure.
can only remember bits of it, but yeah.
Get in there for Eartha Kitt as Madame Zeroni at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
So what should I call you?
You know,
That seems
let's just
worthwhile.
use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then, Major Zero.
And then there's a dude in.
We'll start over from square one.
There's a dude in
From
JoJo
square
Part
zero.
5.
My
Or
frequency?
Part 6.
Sorry, not you.
140.85.
There's a dude in
I
JoJo
almost
Part
forgot.
6
Paramedic
whose
is with us again on this mission.
backstory is just the setup of holes.
If we fail, she'll have her medical
Like he
license
gets framed for a
revoked. It's more or less
theft
the
of
same
like
kind of
shoes for it. Not even
My
framed. He's just
frequency
in the wrong
is the
place,
same as
and
during
people
the
think he
virtuous
stole
mission.
shoes that were signed for charity, and he goes to
She'll be
prison
recording
for
your
it.
mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same.
He really is a major zero.
140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask.
I'm not going to let him on the call myself like I did with Paramedic because I'm racist.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting
And
for you
I'm
at the
going to make an
abandoned
AI that
factory up
controls
ahead.
the world
The
someday.
same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout.
He's
from
got the
that nuclear
shitty
blast.
goatee.
No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
No,
Been
it's
equipped
fa la
with a
la la la.
45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government.
Ho ho ho
It's
ho
necessary
ho.
to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this
Love to
mission, it will
sneak.
mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Get me out of this fucking leather jacket. It's too hot for this.
Oh, it's too hot today.
Snake, no, not that kind of family gathering.
I approve.
Sickness. Okay, if I wear this.
No.
Man, Snake, shut up. That took way too long. I forgot the suppressor button, even though it was right on my screen. I thought there was a frog here. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, gather up our snacks. As this is technically an all-naked playthrough. What's up? Yeah, I did see those when looking this up. That there is like a Metal Gear Jolly or whatever, or not Metal Gear Jolly. I forgot what they call them. Ah, there you are. And yes, even Carotan is feeling the spirit. Mary Gear Solid, thank you. It's a better name. Oh. Don't they still give you the... Oh no, she gives it to you. I can only kill this thing. Give me that. Paramedic, I got a squirrel.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Sorry, can't catch that live squirrel.
You must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really should.
They really gave up on that dynamic fast.
Gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself.
I don't
Eat
actually
something
care.
to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt.
It's just
if you're
banter.
wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
I'm gonna go back to not knowing what sex is.
I can see you still know how.
I guess he only. Yeah, then you've seen me naked.
And I can see you still don't know when to keep
And
your
he's,
mouth
but he's
shut.
treating that like when a child. It's like.
By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good.
Pick up some
I
areas.
believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you could.
I'm the designated driver for this party.
Me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
My American cuisine will arrive in about 4.5 hours.
Snake,
in the form of
unlike
pizza.
the virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last
So
mission.
make sure to collect them and eat them.
Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful.
I know
If
king
you get
cobras
bitten
are
by a
nocturnal.
venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and
I mean,
rapidly drain your life gauge.
You can probably take
If
some of
that's
this
the
with a grain
case,
of salt.
go into the cure
but
screen and
they might
survival
be.
viewer immediately and
Kojima
inject
wouldn't
yourself
lie to
with
me.
serum. Got it?
Oh no.
About
I see you caught yourself a Japanese flying squirrel.
animal
Japanese
facts.
flying squirrels are non-venomous and they shouldn't attack you. The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin.
Caught
which
is
allows
a
the squirrel
generous
to
word
dive
for a
from tree to tree.
paramedic.
It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
Yeah, I had a hard time catching one.
It was just crawling up a tree and I shot it.
You know it. How does it taste?
Not sure.
That was tough.
Not sure.
The guy doesn't say anything about it.
Why not?
Gee, maybe it's because no one would ever think of eating a flying squirrel.
Then I must be the first one.
Whoa.
Maybe
I'm a
you are.
trailblazer.
I bet if you fry that membrane up real good, tastes
Yo, you're
like
Snake,
sun.
aren't you?
And you're second?
None
He's
other.
wearing a hat on his head.
An expert on weapons, equipment,
Double
and
hat.
edge technology.
I like this
Close.
man.
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your
Born on
trank
11/11.
gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Won't do.
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
Yes.
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition
Snake, have
that
you ever
goes to
seen
the
Miracle
planet
on
Altair
34th
4
Street?
in an ultra-fast spaceship.
Snake, have
When
you
they
ever seen
arrive,
The
they meet
Santa Claus?
survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile
Snake, have you ever
rocket robot.
have you ever watched any
Ignoring the
Christmas
doctor's
movie on
warnings,
Lifetime?
The expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the
Snake,
Monster.
have you ever seen A Christmas
The
Prince?
special effects they use for the
I was
science.
literally about to say that one.
I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything.
Snake, have you ever
wonderful.
seen Beauty and the Beast,
I'm
Bells
more
and Chains
interested
at
in that
Christmas?
invisible monster.
I had that.
If I were invisible, I wouldn't have to bother
I
hiding
I don't know why that one of all of them.
Maybe
Because
someday
there
you'll
was
be able to turn into
I had
there a
commercials
couple?
for it.
That'll be the day.
I don't know why we had that one.
Why-
Especially like Snake,
What
have you
did
ever
Wine
seen
say? I
Spookly the
can't
Square
actually-
Pumpkin and the Mystery of the Christmas Kitties?
Hang on. There's no way that.
Why do you only see movies that are like in the bargain bin at Walmart, like that are made to trick grandmas into buying things? Do you exclusively see scam movies?
Wine sees the name Spookly the Square Pumpkin and just blacks out and wakes up 2 hours later back home with that in their shopping bag.
I know about Spookly the Square Pumpkin because of a bad movie podcast I listened to.
Yeah.
I didn't know it had sequels.
Of course it does. Why I'm confronted with grandma? Why sounds like they had a grandma that just gave them a bunch of bad movies. And no good ones. Exclusively straight to video sequels in your media diet. Oh yeah, this Christmas.
Anyone
lights
else
hanging
here ever watched 321 Penguins?
Nope.
No, I saw commercials for 321 Penguins because I watched VeggieTales, and I know that 321 Penguins was their other thing.
Oh,
right. It's food, I guess.
Did you?
There was a single episode that my grandma had on VHS.
I suspect that there was a single episode. Period.
I think there may have been more than one. It was about alien penguins who took a pair of children into space to learn moral adventures.
Yeah, that sounds about
I know it wasn't as popular as VeggieTales. That's all I can tell you. Horse should be a reindeer. It's brown. It's usually white.
It's brown.
I think that's just lighting.
Guess they were out of blue ones.
Yeah.
Should have a glowy nose.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Some fake antlers.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Bitch.
What are you doing here?
Locked in. Yeah!
I was hoping,
Smoke some of this, Snake!
Go home.
Get out of here. Ow.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead.
All of my minions.
You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
I got two.
Boss.
Oh, fuck.
You just break your arms again.
Yeah. I guess don't tempt her.
I'm not your boss anymore.
Mommy?
Oh,
Sorry,
it's
Mommy?
one of those special
Sorry.
candy canes with the green stripes.
Yeah.
Go home.
Those are always the best ones.
Boss.
Oh, please
There's
tell
no
me.
need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Oh, I was really hoping they'd be candy canes.
Still don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, I don't know why they
just spin around.
doesn't really make a lot of sense, but
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
They should have been tiny little Christmas trees.
They should have. There's only so much you can do with texture modification.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
What
I
about
get
you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
I don't know.
You've asked a lot of questions at once. I don't know how to process them anymore.
But sooner or later,
Will you be naughty or nice?
Yeah.
I don't expect you to.
Candy or coal?
Heat miser or cold miser?
But you can't defeat me.
Snow miser.
Snow miser, whatever.
You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
It matches my sweater. Ow, fuck.
If we meet again,
Stupid little.
Always the arm.
You stupid little baby.
Go home.
Will you choose milk or cookies, Snake?
Okay. I'm just gonna. Alright.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was
I
ambushed
fucked
by
up
the boss.
I'm so sad.
Town's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts.
Snake holding it together just to say this is Snake.
What was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
The man the boss is working with.
The boss said this isn't real.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe too.
You're so that you're the one who puts up the presents at day. It's not true, right?
Like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem.
Nora
In terms of sheer
Trexum.
technique,
I know
you'll
it.
never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
Who took that photo?
To do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Skullface.
Blessed.
10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy.
Enough.
Cotton 4K, Snake.
Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate.
This is going into my cringe
Lost your weapon.
compilation, Snake.
They're going to beat your
Whatever you
ass
do,
in the
don't let them
QRTs.
see
Anyway.
Cringe is the language we all speak, Snake.
Ain't that the truth?
This parasite.
What the hell
This
is this?
fine little parasite.
Sorry a second.
HQ, HQ.
You know, I think Black Naked is my favorite blaxploitation film.
It's a little on the
Pretty
nose.
Oh, that's a guy. Glad he was turned away. Because I forgot he was there. Fuck.
Radio.
Didn't realize they properly just were called in.
Radio man must.
Forgot about that. Boy, they can go flying sometimes.
Yeah. That other guy never found me. Yeah, that was handled. I was a little worried hard mode might kick my ass, but turns out I've played this game a lot. Even if I'm sometimes bad at it. Oh yeah. This part always was annoying. 'Cause you can't shoot down to Beehive no more. Wait, are their positions? But this was like such a pain in the ass on the European Extreme. I remember this. Because they might just see you from as soon as you enter.
This is HQ.
Huh?
Control here. We've lost sight
This
of
is
the
HQ.
We're going into high alert.
Acknowledged.
Oh my god, Snake.
Pick up that can. Yeah, throw it in the trash.
HQ.
No one here after all.
Oh.
Thank you, periphery vision.
I love the guitar and the coffin mode.
Yeah. We can all agree. I'm set. What's down here? I feel like... Oh, stuff is, so I'm gonna get it.
I believe there's a special gun here.
Special gun.
This is where we're
Raindrop camo, that was
yeah. There's a gun in there in Virtuous Mission.
Right.
Let's get out of there.
Do the monkey with me.
Rasvit. Oh, it's so fucking bright here for some reason.
I always thought it was a cute detail that after the first two games gave you the Japanese and the English, but this game's
In a game, Snake?
replaced the Japanese with Cyrillic.
It's good.
Russian.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Oh. Fine. Fine.
Nothing to say to you.
I don't want to hear about movies. It's fine.
Do you think Paramedic, where do you think she falls on the Die Hard as a Christmas movie argument? Do you think she'd just roll her eyes and groan at it, or would she actually like get into it? I feel like that she would probably get into it.
I don't even know where I land on that anymore. Blank is a Christmas movie, I think is... I guess it's the more seriously you take it, the more lame it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone's... It's like... yeah, like...
I can...
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. In that they have Christmas in them. And, like, if you want to watch that on Christmas, that's your prerogative.
Die Hard is very fun to watch on Christmas.
I certainly put Die Hard in December, I'm pretty sure. Like, when I was doing my year movies. Like, it was fun. Die Hard's such a good movie.
It's like, a fantastic movie.
It makes me mad that there's sequels.
I mean,
that was like another one of those. Like, not to disparage the sequels, but the notion that this turned into a franchise at all, I think, when I watched the first one, I'm just like, this didn't need to happen. This is actually like everything about Die Hard builds on itself, like, and the stuff that's carried over, like catchphrases, loses a bit of meaning when it's not associated with Die Hard 1. Cabinet Man is a Christmas
John
song.
McClane becoming the archetypal action hero that he was initially like flying in the face of is kind of...
He's just a guy. Like, straight up, in Die Hard, I think the only way to make that movie better is if John McClane was never a cop.
Yeah, he's just a dude.
And not just like in an all cops are bastards kind of way. I mean, everything about the way he carries himself, it would just be phenomenally funnier and better if he was like a janitor.
A volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, like any blue collar position, and because it's like everybody doubts that he's a cop anyways. Like, so the notion of him working with that one good police officer as a complete civilian, as just a New Yorker, who just sees this shit every day on the L train.
Yeah.
Oh, I got equipped.
I think volunteer firefighter would be the best alternate thing for him, because that's someone who could theoretically see enough danger to
sure
to be a little used to it.
If you wanted to lend some credibility to it, but I think it's extra funny if he has no reason to be that good with guns.
Yeah.
He's just been it's just a thing he got into.
Yeah. Go to the range every so often.
By the way.
Oh. Fragile.
Oh, I wish I could see this better. Oh, Jack, I wish
you can.
I wish you and our Fox. I wish you and our Fox unit a very Merry Christmas.
Oh no!
And it's airmailed.
Fragile like our fucking hearts right now. Jesus Christ.
I wish I could see more of this. Oh my god.
Merry Christmas, Snake. I hear you are a big fan of mine and of cardboard boxes, so I hope you enjoy this one, Santa. Oh my god.
Not the boss, Santa. This is so good.
This is adorable. This is his fucking Christmas present from their last mission together.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I wish there was a photo.
Oh god. What are the other boxes going to say?
Yeah, there's different patterns for all of them. In WWE Studio, the Marine 5, the main character is an ex-Marine paramedic, and being an EMT is actually a pretty good setup for a die-hard-esque protagonist. Yeah! There's so many non-cop things you could be that would set you up for
I do feel like
life or death scenarios.
For yeah.
Just gonna take it easy.
Pizza delivery guy, John McClane.
That would be, I think, the ultimate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That might have been Marine 4. Oh, no, I think Marine 4 was just Marine. The EMT one sounds like Marine 5. Actually, wait, no, isn't the EMT thing like one of the 12 rounds plots with Randy Orton? I'm getting them all mixed up now.
No, I mean, didn't we watch the one where he was an EMT? And there's the bit where he takes Khrushchev takes his gun.
No, that's he's a cop in that. That's Dolph Ziggler being a cop.
Okay. Can't imagine.
Yeah. And then he super kicks Rusev after he takes his gun.
Yeah, and Rushev's wife is hot for him or something.
Yeah, sure.
They have to write that scene.
They love cucking Rusev even in the movies. Alright, anyways. "12 Rounds Through Lockdown" starring some jabroni by the name of Dean Ambrose, who's a cop in that movie. I'm pretty sure one of the 12 rounds is or one of the Marines? One of them is EMT. I don't think it's the later Marines. I think it's one of the earlier ones, and I want to say it's the Randy Orton one. Ah, it's so bright. Oh shit.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
She's in her jammies.
She is
ready for Christmas.
I thought you were supposed
ready
to
for
be
bed.
Adam couldn't make it.
She couldn't fall asleep.
She's ready to wake up, yeah.
Password.
Yeah.
Who are the Patriots?
Is
Who
Santa
are the
real?
Patriots? Answer me.
Who are Santa's elves?
But with Becky, we won't get you.
I like how you're P.O. I like how you're labeling it the Becky Lynch one when it's the Shawn Michaels one. More importantly, Becky Lynch plays a one-off villain that dies. Actually, isn't Shawn Michaels and The Miz in that one? They got The Miz on those Marine movies for a minute. For a good clip. You killed Santa's little helpers.
There is your answer.
Okay, but who are the Patriots?
You're not getting out of this. We gotta abide by obstinate. Oh wait, never mind. You're hot. Trust
compulsory
you.
heterosexuality makes me trust you implicitly. Yeah.
Oh,
she's got little guns on it.
It's very cute.
And little nukes.
And she's been equipped with ballistics too.
Huge tracts of land.
Those things will rot your teeth, you know.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
Shut up.
It's Snake.
Snake, huh?
Kinda gay.
Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
I don't get that reference. I haven't seen very many movies. I'll have to ask Paramedic what she's
Colonel Volker
talking
is a very
about.
suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
Boobs game.
And you were.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I meant to like
Because
break
I
up the
can do
recording
things he
after Virtuous Mission. But whatever. I'll just do it in a little bit.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
Probably after the
I was.
Ocelot fight.
4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet
Or
Union.
unit
Adam.
fight.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
The
It
broom
packs quite a
handle.
punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used
Like
the
a
muscle
gangster.
to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17
Predator
pistol.
2 hasn't come out yet.
Around here. Even that's hard to come by.
Yeah.
Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
You know guns, and I think that's cool, and I trust you because of it.
45, huh?
Oh, oh.
Holy shit. Oh!
You like it?
The feeding ramp
I
is
can't
polished to a
smoke in
mere
the presence
sheen.
of this guy.
The slide's
Yeah.
been reinforced,
Deserves the dignity.
and the interlock with the frame is tightened for
Yeah.
added precision.
Christmas present.
The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring
Santa
hammer.
finally
The
got
base
my
of the
letter.
trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Nobody fucking loaded it. Come on, man.
Rookie mistake.
Where'd you
There's
get
no
something
bullets in
cheap?
this.
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
Imagine if he pointed it at her and David a test.
You had this with you, didn't you?
Oh, my Christmas gun. I know it's mine because it has special lights.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
Fuck no.
Disguise.
Yes. You're here to rescue.
I will only wear it if it's
So
edited
Bob's
to
still
look
safe then.
to have Christmas on it.
Yes. He's being forced.
Yeah,
to
it's not
continue
even
his
Christmas
work on the
themed.
Sherlock.
Yeah, if
Hope
it's
it
not,
looks-
the challenge run
They've got
continues.
a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight.
Killing
but if
Eva
you
would also
disguise
destroy the
yourself as a
MGS timeline. I
scientist,
mean, yeah, like killing any key figure here, yeah. I think killing Ocelot's more important. Killing Eva,
we'll see, won't we?
I guess,
I
does
mean-
stuff.
I mean,
The safest way in is from the rear.
Solid Snake
No.
First, you'll need
kind of
to
wouldn't
go into the
exist.
jungle.
No, they'd figure something
He's
out.
kind of important. I don't know.
Pass the heliport and
That
continue
wasn't
forward
decided at
through a
this point.
large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through
No
the cave.
shakes. It was
and
all
arrive at
planned
a
from the
mangrove
beginning.
swamp.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that's
After the swamp,
that's why they so
there'll be a
elegantly had added a line to
Make your
explain
way
why
through the warehouse and
blood
you'll
from
come
the
out to
east
side
flows
of
in
the
your
lab.
veins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just what
Oh.
are you doing there?
By the way, we took some embryos from a Japanese woman. There you go.
By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and
Eggs,
still
not
keep
embryos.
the gun steady. That way,
I've
I can
got-
instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Well, you see, he's a Japanese video game character, and therefore, thematic
Right.
level, it
Let's get
counts.
going.
Wait a minute.
I'd believe that first.
You must be tired.
I'd believe it was just a meta-like thing of Vulcan Raven looking beyond the fourth wall and going, "Hey,
This is
made
the
by
Japanese
people."
It's a jungle out there.
Do-do-do-do-do.
There's
love-
still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night.
What were
without
you
a
doing?
What about
Randy
you?
Newman.
I have to
Okay.
get back.
No, we were on the same
Being
page.
off
I was
the
gonna say I love Monk.
They'll start to suspect something.
Jungle out there.
Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
The radio.
That's it.
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a
Boobs
good boy
game.
and lie down.
Tits. Breasts.
I mean, I did just remember that.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I
Isn't-
trust anybody.
Isn't Eva like
Gonna get
Chinese and was just genetically engineered to look white, or just
No,
I
looks
don't
white,
know.
or something like that?
no, she was.
What?
She was.
No,
sent
she was
to
like
China.
a defector to
She's
China
Yeah.
or
right,
something.
Snake. You should get some sleep.
Patriots charm
Although
schools,
in your condition,
or sorry,
we will have you back in
philosophers.
Something,
ICU.
something, something.
Whenever you
She
save
is
the game
white.
and quit,
She is
you'll
just
go to sleep.
Okay.
was
Sleeping
raised in
allows you
China.
to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also
They
recover
took white
naturally from
babies so
sickness
they
and
could be
injury.
proper, perfect
When you're
agents.
tired or hurt, the best
Ah,
thing
of
to do is just get
course.
some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Talking like that, white baby.
That's Eva's entire backstory. You cannot say that shit, white baby. I don't care where you got trained.
Oh, in the Orient.
Yeah.
I heard there's sayings there.
I've never heard of it.
True.
They talk about the end a lot there.
He's very
The guy in the
popular.
wheelchair?
Yeah, he got around, I guess.
The Linkin Park song?
It doesn't matter.
There's a saying in the Orient. It doesn't even matter.
Well, you could still tell it to me anyway.
Yeah, butt game. A little bit of a butt game.
Just
a little,
slightly bit of
proportionally
butt
less
game.
of a butt game, but some you got a little bit of it.
No, proportionally, it seems pretty well.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I see.
What is that bikini made of? Is that lame?
It's
Leather.
vinyl.
We've got company. It's the
Boobs
Ocelot.
You
game.
can,
Boobs
you
game.
can actually play.
Don't
You
forget
can
your
actually play Born to Run on that. The
Official.
bikini.
Official
Give me a
boobs
hand.
game.
Left cup
Do I
is side
say
A,
this,
right
Joe?
cup is side B. I just said left cup is side A, left cup is side B. I think. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, you can say whatever you want online.
And anyone will believe you. Oh god, he grew a fucking goatee.
I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
Don't go dying on me now.
Awesome.
Tastes green.
Mmm.
Ocelot's doing his best guy at a bowling alley impression.
Oh. Confucius?
You think they'll spot me if I do this? No.
What about Confucius?
Guy at a bowling alley?
Sarah in chat said that she worked for the Chinese philosophers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Course.
God.
But yeah, I bet Confucius would be into bowling if it was around.
Woo!
You're not even smoking right now.
He's not here?
You're right.
What? Not here? Did he get away?
Your feet need to be little nubs by the time this mission's over.
Huh?
What? Where?
You need 600 cavities.
What? Who threw that? What? Hey.
I think when I was playing, this is about when I stopped doing a pacifist run. Because one of the dudes fell off the roof.
Doing a pacifist run is difficult.
This is a little tough.
I need to stretch my legs and get some food, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Fully committed to it once. Also, have a good stretch.
Yes.
That was way too far.
I probably got like an hour in me till bedtime. At which point I will probably just mute myself and just keep watching in the stream because that's easier than Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just until I fall asleep.
Yeah. Okay, that guy's in. Oh shit!
Ah, man. Alright, so now we spin the wheel, right?
Yeah. Christmas is cancelled.
I gotta play the Guy Savage game 3 times before you can continue Christmas.
Oh shit! I'm not equipped against the QC weapon.
And I think that flashbang worked out worse for you than you just kind of ran out. Got wailed on.
yeah. What? In what universe?
We saw your eyes. Your locked eyes. It's time for a Pokemon battle.
Those big blue eyes of his. I gotta stop smoking. Shit will kill you.
What Pokemon do you think Snake would have with him on the Virtuous mission and Operation Snake Eater?
This notion you were proposing says that the choice would be different. And I suppose you're right.
Just my imagination.
Just my imagination.
Like, would Snake have an Ekans on his team, or a Seviper, or any other Snake-type Pokemon? Or would he have, like, different stuff? Okay, actually, this is a different question. Could you have the MGS... Could you put together the MGS1 Foxhound unit in Pokemon? There's an octopus Pokemon. Liepard kind of counts as an Ocelot.
Yeah, I'd say those are all fillable.
Yeah.
There's ravens.
There's wolves.
There's wolves. Yeah, no, that's filled. Don't climb up the whole damn ladder, you goofus. Oh, never mind.
There's definitely.
Presents.
That makes me happy. Don't think there's any actual psychic type Mantis Pokemon. But
Oh, I don't think there's any mantises. Yeah, actually.
a Leaveney, maybe, or Lurantis if you want to not actually have a Mantis, but just a flower that looks like one.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
But no, I think it would work. They wouldn't have the right type for each of them, but animal-wise, it would all work.
Basically, no. It is all a dream. What? Ooh, where? Guy's just going crazy with it. Genesect is kind of Psychomantisy, I guess. That's a
little bit.
That's a bug with a gun on it. I've naturally healed my wounds. I'm full of smoke, G. Oh, we just have the guy who's waiting over there, right? Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Now, will he investigate? No, he's a bitch. Come on, man. Come over here. Come over here. I want to roll a barrel on you. I never noticed this little peeky hole, though. My, it's the perfect size to kill this man. Gotta have one Ocelot unit in the Sorrow portion. Been too merciful on the rest of you. Sleeping like babes, waiting for Christmas morning. Give me your suppressors. And your white phosphorus. Yeah, okay. I do not have any calorie mates anymore. Dispose. We're not eating Russians today? Russians spelled with a T-I-O.
Not without any vultures, at least.
Yeah.
Not so great.
Unfortunate.
Delicious.
I know this is directly not in the pun of the name, but Liepard is basically an Ocelot Pokemon.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
also is a liar by nature, so
yeah, perfect.
I think it doubly fits. At least as far as its naming convention goes.
Yeah.
Give me your presents. Give me... That's a battery. That's... They don't wrap that one up. It's too practical.
Corviknight for Raven, maybe.
Well, yeah. That or Murkrow.
Ooh, yeah. Honchkrow.
Or Honchkrow, yeah. Ocelot has a Meowth. Ocelot is friend to all beasts of the fields. You! I'm not going to get all the Carotans. In case that wasn't perfectly clear. But
fakes.
When I
How
see
are they all
them-
supposed to come? How are they all supposed to come together and reenact a Froggy Christmas on cassette tape at the end of the game?
Damn, you're right. We better get all of them. Oh, neat.
Oh,
Hello, it's me.
Oh,
welcome.
Public opinion.
Welcome, Public Opinion.
I finished eating, so now I can join.
Nice. You're a little low on my readings.
How about now?
Say again?
What? How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
That's it.
What?
That's
Let me just look at you.
That's
Nope,
the
we did it.
stupidest stance that you always do.
A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no
Again,
cool now.
Very 60s for just somebody to refer to any kind of martial arts they see as judo.
Yeah.
But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage.
True to the times.
Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Unless you're planning to give it to someone for Christmas.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing.
That's a cute little stocking stuffer you got there.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
A nice gun for a child.
I grew a beard.
I know
I'll be
this would
real with
probably
you,
take
Chief.
a
I
lot
don't know
of
how to
work.
count.
I know it would take a lot of work on the modder's end, but it would be very funny if he didn't have the goatee during the virtuous mission and he just grew it for the week that passed.
In the week, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the man now.
Unfortunately, would require adding. Like, that would require some coding, and not just texture replacement.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries
Stupid.
8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
I'm gay. You think I can do math?
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people. Damn!
I learned to do this in a week.
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Just do it. Just let her do it.
You know, given that he already had the spurs, I'm honestly surprised he didn't have a revolver before now.
I guess he just never thought about the differences.
Yeah, I suppose.
In how guns work. And it took a gun nerd. Roar like a dinosaur.
Yeah, he watched the movies and got all of his like gun techniques from those, but he didn't think, oh, I should have that kind of gun.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself and be a silent observer for the rest of until I fall asleep. Have a good time.
All right.
Good.
Seems like a great time for me to call paramedic and then take
You got
like
some instant
a
noodles,
minute
huh?
to
instant noodles.
not what I meant to
It was
do.
invented in Japan just recently.
I meant to
Add
save.
some hot water and it's ready to eat. It's
Gotta-
cheap and can be stored for a long
Gotta
time.
learn about
And
instant
besides,
noodles.
it's
Top
delicious.
secret.
It's
Top
like a
ramen.
miracle food.
Wow.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
are you going to eat that?
I was planning on it, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Is there some reason I shouldn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I was just going to say that if you weren't going to eat it, you should bring it back to me. I've always wanted to try some.
Whatever.
God, the mumbling.
Do you want to save?
I accidentally got some noodles early that prompted that, and
Snake, have you seen Earth versus the Spider?
Nope.
It's about this spider that suddenly mutates
I almost want to
into a
throw them
giant
away.
monster. They
Just-
bring it into the
just
city
for
in
the-
a state of
for the
hibernation,
reveal.
but it wakes up and starts wrecking the place.
So why did the spider turn huge?
I told you, it suddenly mutated.
It happens to people.
Right.
Snake, it's people like you that take all the fun out of watching movies. Always nitpicking and taking things too seriously. Honestly, why even bother?
I think more things
the
should have
important
just
thing
sudden
isn't that it got
mutations
big.
with no outside
Then what is
like
The
impetus.
fact that there's a huge spider destroying the city. Suspend your
How'd the
disbelief.
spider get big?
That's the whole
Because the
point of
writer
movies.
said so. Because it's a movie about a giant spider.
It's suddenly mutated. It happens. Look it up. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna take a second. Oop. And I'm gonna break up this recording right about here. And that will be back shortly on YouTube. See you then in the future.